first of all, I just want to give a shout out to all the people who are commenting saying like their wives are doing it or their partners are doing it or their roommates are doing it.
It's amazing.
We are doing it.
There you have it. Oh man, no talking. I rarely do that, but I decided I'm not going to talk to the camera up on the mountain today. I'm just going to film. So that was a little vignette into some Seeking Beauty up there. And shout out to James. Met James up on the mountain. He watches the vlog. Thank you, James, for saying hello up there. And all right, here we go. Today's run, 21 miles. So I did 7 miles down at the bottom. And then I guess it would be 7 up and then 7 back down up Gray's Peak. That's where I was at in the Hoka Stinson ATR6. Crazy shoe. Absolutely crazy. This is not my first impression vlog, obviously, but I can't resist putting it on the scale real quick and comparing it to the Ultra Olympus 4. Two maximalist trail running shoes. Okay, so here we go. 10.7 ounces for the Hoka Stinson ATR6. And I ran in this shoe last weekend. We're looking at 10.7. Wait, what was this? 10.6? No, wow. 10.72 for the ATR6. 10.76 for the Olympus 4. These are the exact same weight, essentially. That is crazy. I did not anticipate that. Anyway, 4,900 feet of vertical gain and loss. Nice and easy, taking it slow. But this is a classic example of me in my training at least once a month, sometimes twice a month, definitely no more than 3 times a month, where I do back-to-back harder days. So yesterday was 22 miles down here in the streets of Denver, and then 21 miles today up in the mountains. And the reason I do that is to get the body used to running in a tired state, especially for races over the marathon distance. You know, the marathon, ultra marathons, and moving on up. So that's why I did today's run, and I'm feeling good. And okay, before we dive into today's topic, I just got to mention that another box arrived, and guys, I didn't know this was going to happen. I really did not. I've been making the vlogs for a long time now, but sure enough, I think the word is out to the running shoe companies that Seth does running shoe reviews for all of you, okay? This is why I honestly, all right, this is a complete side story. It's honestly a little mentally taxing at times. Like, you might think, wow, Seth, that's a lot of fun to run in all these different shoes, and trust me, it is. I'm grateful. But it's also mentally taxing to figure out, okay, which shoes should I test for all of you? Which shoes should I not test for all of you? Which shoes should I not take to 50 miles? Which shoes don't work with my gait cycle? Which shoes are too heavy or too light? Anyway, that is, it's a little bit of a conundrum sometimes. So bottom line, I am grateful, but sure enough, Saucony has sent another pair. So these are the Saucony Triumph 18, Saucony Triumph 18s. Now, I haven't ran in them yet, and yes, it does have that Power Run Plus midsole, which we were talking about in yesterday's vlog. But at the end of the day, so here's the deal. Companies send me, I'm hungry. I almost said companies send me food. I wish companies would send me food. Companies send me shoes I review them. If I like them, I link them down below in the description. I've mentioned this before, but I just want to be clear. I have a partnership with Running Warehouse, and so the links down below, if you use those links to buy the shoes that I've tested, I do get a small commission from Running Warehouse. Just want to be totally transparent, totally open about that. And so what I'm going to do down in the description, over the last, let's say 6 months, for all the shoes that I've tested, roughly 6 months, I'm going to rank the shoes by which ones I would be excited to buy again personally. And you probably already know the shoes. Like, for example, I'm thinking of the Nova Blast, I'm thinking of the Peg 37, I'm thinking of the SL20 from Adidas. Anyway, so I'm going to rank them down below based on my experience in the shoes, just so it's a little more clear down below what shoes I really would buy again if I had the chance to do so. So there you go. Just wanted to mention that. Triumph 18s. Are you excited about the shoe? I'm actually excited about the shoe. I've never run in the Triumph lineup. I just haven't had a chance yet. So here we go. Triumph 18 with a I think they're calling it the Mutant Red colorway. What I'm about to share with you is not like earth-shattering information. I've said it before on the vlog. It's been a little while, I hope. But it's a mantra that I repeat to myself over and over again. Not every day. How often? Probably 3 days a week, where it comes to my mind as I'm out there running hard, on a long run or up in the mountains, or even not so much, I guess, on easy days, but it's just a mantra that I repeat to myself to make sure that I'm reminding myself, like, put in the work, put in the work, put in the time, don't cut corners, okay? And it's tempting, frankly. The running, that's the easy part. That's the fun part. Like going out for a long run, and I know, like, for newer runners, you might be thinking, Seth, the running is the worst part. Like, what are you talking about? But I promise, if you're patient, if you're consistent, the key word there, remember when we used to do the keyword? Who remembers the keyword? Let's do a keyword today. Consistency is the keyword for this vlog. When you're consistent, the running becomes easier and easier and easier over time, all right? So what I have found to be true in my training and leading into the racing is that if I put in the work, if I'm dedicated, I wanted to mention, what is the harder part? The stretching, the foam rolling, the massaging, the ice baths, getting to, I enjoy the gym, but it's not my favorite part, but I know the gym is critical. So what I repeat to myself is fitness does not lie. Fitness does not lie. When you are fit, what happens and how do you know that you're fit? And actually, let's do it. Question of the day. What is the telltale sign when you know that you are fit? What's the sign? What do you feel? What do you think? Mostly, I guess I'm leaning toward more on the physical side. Like, what is happening in your body anatomically when you know that you are fit and ready to rock and roll, whether it's an FKT attempt, whether it's a race, whether it's chasing down a personal course record on the 3-mile loop or from your house, from your front door, whatever the case may be. So for me, and this is probably, I don't want to influence your answers too much down below, so maybe you have to hit pause and write down below. But for me, 100%, and this is probably going to be a common answer down below, but everything starts to get easier and easier and easier. Specifically, long runs, tempo runs, and especially threshold runs, okay? It just, it's a switch that happens. Now, I will also make a little addendum. It has to be balanced, okay? And of course, it has to be balanced with resting and recovery, because if you're pursuing fitness, and you go a little too much into the well too often, meaning your well is dry, your body is not recovering between runs, then you start leaning into that overtraining, and then your body's just tired, and it's hard to come out of that well without taking a little bit of time off. So there you have it. That's my little message for today. I have found this to be true. Seriously, fitness does not lie. When you are fit, when you've put in the work, when you've dedicated the time, and that's the tricky part, time. We're always trying to find more time to train, balancing it with rest and recovery. But then you arrive at the starting line as fit as possible, as fresh as possible, and as healthy as possible. So anyway, I'll stop there. We got Tuesdays with True Love. Let's go see how she's doing with her training. It's coming, everybody. Oh, just wait till you hear these updates. Here we go. There they are. So,
Hi,
let
babe.
me just find a little spot here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Find a little spot here. We got a diaper to kneel on. Here we go. So, Tuesdays with True Love and Henry. Hun, how are you doing?
Oh my gosh, this
What?
week.
I was telling everyone in the studio that progress is being made in a big way. So,
Oh my gosh.
what is going on?
This week was an epic week. I feel like this was a defining week. First of all, here's what I did. I had 2 days of walking, 2 days of intervals where it was 12 minutes of running, 3 minutes of walking times 2, finished with a walk. And then 2 days of 25 minutes straight, baby.
25 minutes straight.
And we were just laughing, which we always will go back to this, that first 43 seconds I ran where I was like, nope, yep, I'm going to die.
Like back in week, I think it was 3, running for 43 seconds straight. True Love was looking at her watch, like, has it been a minute yet? Has it been a
I
minute
had
yet?
to run 2 minutes, and I was like, for sure it's been probably 5 minutes. I must not even hit start. I'm going to die. And it was 43 seconds. I was like, oh no.
And now
this is
she's
going to be 25 minutes
a
straight.
25 minutes. You've seen it on Strava. Bridget on Strava. Crushing it.
Thanks for my kudos. I love that
yeah.
it's called kudos.
Yeah.
And first of all, I just want to give a shout out to all the people who are commenting saying like their wives are doing it or their partners are doing it or their roommates are doing it.
It's amazing.
We are doing it.
Together we are doing it.
It's so amazing. I am so proud. And I'm really proud of myself.
You're doing, hun,
We're
you
doing
should
it.
be. You
Oh,
should be.
thanks,
You should be. So, this upcoming week, you ready for this? Uh-oh, drum roll. So, here's the deal. Another 1 day off.
Oh yeah, and I had a day off last week.
Oh yeah, 1 day off.
Ooh.
Another 1 day off.
I like
All right, let
those.
me preface this first though. You're a runner.
I'm a runner.
You're a runner.
I work out.
You're not a walker.
Nope.
You're not a interval trainer / fartlek trainer. Is another, I know it's another way to say it. It's Swedish for speed play.
Sorry.
So basically the goal, as I've always been saying, is to get you to run for, well, at this point, 5K straight.
Yeah.
3 miles straight.
Yes.
That is the goal. So we're continuing to increase that distance and decrease the walking slowly. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea
That's the whole
here.
point here, people.
And in addition, to go out and run, you don't want to just go out and do the 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 2 minutes on, or 3
Yeah.
minutes on, 2 minutes, forever and ever and ever. Now,
Right.
that can turn into a workout down the road, like a speed workout
Okay.
down the road, but that's not the end goal.
No, I
The
wanna-
goal
I wanna
is to
go.
run for 5K straight. Okay, just had to say that. So here we go. 1 day off, 2 days of walking.
Okay.
So that makes up 3.
Yep.
And then we're gonna do a 10-minute run.
Okay.
All right, followed by a walk,
Okay. Ooh.
a 15-minute run,
Okay.
followed by a walk,
Ooh.
a 25-minute run, no walk,
Okay.
and a 35-minute run. 35-minute run with no walk afterward. So
That is.
if you've been following
such
True
a good
Love
coach.
on Strava, she does like a warm-up, a 5-minute walk,
Yep.
stretching,
Yep.
and then gets going.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll keep that going. So there you go.
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
Yeah. yeah.
Whoa.
It's happening. It's happening. So there you go.
You know that you are falling in love with the sport when you get excited.
To hear the workouts?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a good sign.
And you're a good coach, babe, because
Oh,
I feel
man.
like I'm never like, oh, there's no way I can do that, except for the first 2 minutes I ever ran. But besides that, I've never felt like, oh, there's no way I can do this.
You got this.
And at the same time, it's not like, oh, that's a walk in the park. You're really good at what you do.
Hun, trying.
Yeah.
So, onward and upward. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, everyone. And we are fini. We're done.
Vive la France!
Vive la France! So, all right, thanks for being here. We're going to toss it back. Click right here on talking about fear.
Ooh.
We've talked about fear before. If you're interested in the topic of being a runner and overcoming fears in your running, click right here. Sound good? All right, everyone.
Do
Seek
it.
beauty
Work hard.
and love each other.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.